welcome back, guys, to episode 3 of my walkthrough of Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition. This is Resistance 521. And while y'all were gone, I managed to get past that dragon to this bonfire. He was doing some gay shit earlier, but I got through it now. I did a little bit of soul farming off camera. I only got about 5,000 souls, but I figured that was just enough to come in here and put my vitality up. I want to get my vitality level with my endurance and my dexterity. Those are really the three that I like to do. Later on, if I have the extra souls, I put some into resistance because you can never have enough resistance, especially to bleed damage, poison. Anyway, this little cathedral thing, there's a cutscene here later with Solaire, a little further into the game than we are now, but there's a bunch of these guys. You can kill them, you get their souls. They're not hostile, so walking around them or leaving the area, they're not going to come chase you down and kill you. They're only 20 souls a piece, so I don't even think it's really that worth it. But yeah, make sure you light this bonfire and open this door, because that'll help later on coming back down from the cathedral. And probably not this episode or the next one, but possibly like around the 5th or 6th episode, once I'm a little stronger, I'll go around to all the Black Knight locations in the Undead Burg and Undead Parish and show y'all strategies on fighting them. I'd like a little bit better weapons before then. I'm not bad right now, but my scimitar needs a little work, which is why we're going to Andre of Astora. Real quick. And we're gonna go back the way we came, where I died earlier like a dumbass. Come over, kill this guy real quick. And jump back down this hole. Like I said, make sure you watch out, because there's going to be 2 right here at the door. Maybe. It's just so annoying. And see, look, there's one behind me. I don't know where he even came from. It's probably one of those damn crossbowmen. Fucking bastards. But you can't get mad when you're playing Dark Souls. It's gonna happen a lot. That's my, 3rd official death? And this is only episode 3, so plenty more are gonna happen, I'm sure. Anyway, just try to quickly disperse everybody, get back to where we were. I'm just gonna parry. Oh, well, I missed. That works. Dual wield. I really like the dual wielding in this game, but it's impractical. There's a backstab. There you guys go. It's the first backstab. We survived it. But yeah, anyway, I really like the two-handed. But this is Dark Souls. It is a very impractical, unless you're gonna do like my thief character was. Yeah, even my thief character, I still used a shield, just because this game is brutal. If you don't. You see, I'm close to death, and we're gonna get my shield back out, because I'm gonna die if I don't. We're just gonna back all the way out. Estus Blast real quick. And that one guy is really pissing me off now. Now we're just gonna fucking run. Serpentine. Kill him real quick. This one's gonna fall down. Oh, they're both. Okay. That works. Quickly get rid of both of these guys real quick. And then we're gonna jump. Anyway, moving on. Back through here. I know you guys have already seen this. Sorry. Sometimes I get a little carried away and I die a bunch of times. Anyway. Very easy thing to do. You get a little overconfident when you start kicking ass. Especially when you start getting into the harder bosses. And, you know, you make it like 3 boss battles in a row and you're still alive. Like, you get a little overconfident. I never spend that much time in this game human. Most of the time I'm undead. That's why I don't really care about my character appearance. It's not gonna matter. Anyway, just get through these guys real quick. I remembered this one this time. Probably gonna die again because there's still quite a few enemies on the way and I've only got one Estus Blast. And I'm not a professional at this game. Like I said, I've only ever beat it one time. I gave it many, many attempts, though. I will say that. But yeah, like I said, this is probably just going to be a full walkthrough video. But if you guys want me to do any kind of hidden stuff or anything cool like that, or my opinion on builds and stuff like that, I'll make special videos just for that. But anyway, what I've got in mind is main game DLC, because I've never got to play with the DLC any, so I'm really looking forward to that. Just stuff like that. I mean, I'm gonna make it as awesome as possible for you guys. Just, you know, put in the comments like anything you guys want to see or anything like that, and I'll try to get around to them. And I want to start up another game walkthrough that, you know, runs kind of with my Dark Souls, to do something while I'm waiting for Dark Souls videos to upload, or while I'm in some downtime with the game, or blah blah blah. You guys give me some ideas on games you might want to see me do walkthroughs for, or do videos explaining on how to do stuff, anything like that. Pretty much down with all that. The only thing is, don't ask me to play Call of Duty, because I'm not. I am a severe Call of Duty hater. It's not my kind of game. It's pointless in my opinion. It's probably going to piss a lot of people off, but I mean, it's just not my kind of game. I'm the RPG, swords and shields and dragons and shit like that. Magic, anything like that. Sorry about that, guys. I had some interruptions. Anyway, I made it to Andre, so we're gonna go use this bonfire real quick and just see if we can't upgrade our scimitar maybe once or twice, or see if he has any better weapons to buy. Like I said, I haven't really decided what I want.
Well, you must be a
Scimitar is a really good weapon. Like I said, it scales with dexterity.
If you require smithing,
So that's why I've been putting a little bit into dexterity. I like dexterity weapons. Anyway, we're gonna go in here and see what he has. The broadsword's not a bad sword. It's kind of heavy, so I try to stay away from it. The pike's not a bad weapon, but it's kind of heavy too. See, he doesn't really have anything that I would want to use personally. scimitar. And we'll go ahead and do +1. And we can go ahead and buy some titanite shards from him. Go ahead and make it like +3 or so. I think that's enough to make it +2. Yeah, see, that still puts our scimitar at 96 attack, so.
Go get it.
And go back up here to bonfire, rest up, and we're going to use a humanity so we can turn back human, so we can use Solaire for our, my opinion, first official boss fight. I feel like the Taurus demon's kind of like the Asylum Demon's tutorial boss. You can do the Bell Gargoyle fight without Solaire, but it's better to have a NPC there with you, just because when the second one comes out, it's hell trying to keep up with both of them. So we're gonna go to equipment and scroll down to humanity. Use this one. Reverse hollowing. And I used the second one so I could kindle the bonfire, so I could have 10 Estus flasks. Never have too many Estus flasks. Go ahead and do that. And the rite of kindling, the pinwheel boss battle, I do that rather early on in the game. Like, that'll probably be within the next few videos. Just because I like to have a lot of Estus. Like I said, I'm not an expert at this game. I can't run through this game and not use Estus, so I like to get as many as I can right off the rip. But yeah, we're gonna go up here to the first boss battle. Maybe get this guy to fight me. And we're gonna go over here, kill this guy, which busted my guard. Come over here, smack this fool around. Hit each other at the same time. Anyway, there's gonna be a big guy in here, and what I'm gonna do to get me through this battle just a little bit quicker. He's not too bad. I don't know why I did that. We're gonna put that on for the boss battle. Anyway, you're just gonna run in here. Just run where he can see you and haul ass. Come back over here to this open spot, definitely. Now, this shield is not a good shield. I mean, it's a decent shield for early game, but he will still fuck you up. So I highly recommend just staying back as much as possible. Now, if you think you can take him head on, more power to you. But I know right now my defense is nowhere enough to take him right now head on. See, like, what I mean? Like, if I hadn't have been getting up, he would have killed me. And he does run. If he sees you using an Estus Flask, he will run towards you a little bit. And see, we're already getting ourselves back up in the corner, so we want to make sure we get out of that. Let's throw a pot. Yeah, I think he drops a Titanite shard. Yeah. Okay. So you want to run back in here. Try to stay away from the inner as much as you can. You want to run up here and grab this right here, Firekeeper Soul. use to enforce your Estus Blast later. So this is where, before I do anything, we're going to do this right here. We're going to create the shortcut back to Firelink Shrine. Just because I do, once you start getting into mid-game towards end-game, Firelink Shrine is like the main bonfire that you will use. So, we'll just make it to where that's down here now, so you'll see the other one will be coming down. Got that shortcut opened up. Now the next little part here is a little tricky. A lot of lower undead, but there's a lot of them, so I mean it's still nothing you want to take lightly, because I mean close corridors like this, they gang up and you will die. Doesn't look like I'm even going to get past this guy, so I hate these guys. The only reason I hate them is their attack animations are a little bit harder to judge. See, when he's doing that, he will parry you, so you want to watch out. I killed him there with a fireball. Yeah, like I said, you want to do this pretty carefully. You don't want to get too close to them, because like I said, they will gang up on you. There's a lot of them in here. It's actually a good idea. I think I'm him on first. Now he will do quite a bit of damage if he does hit you, but he has a pretty predictable moveset. You know, very heavy swings, very wide, heavy swings. So I mean, right amount of dodge, you can do it. So this is where this might come in, or not. And yeah, this is just going to be one of those things where you just want to make sure you have enough stamina to keep blocking, and you want to time every attack that you make, because I mean, they can be very, very overwhelming. See what I mean? That's why I did my strong attack, because my strong attack starts from further back and goes forward. See, they're just... And see, like I said, there was... took a lot of health and a lot of Estus Flasks. Anyway, you want to go over here, come through here, and get this large soul. Go ahead and heal up. That's the way to the other guy, the Larrick. I think his name's Larrick. You can unlock him. Like I said, I don't like him. It happens either way, so it doesn't even matter whether or not you go get him. And like I said, I hate him, so don't worry about it. Anyway, we're gonna come right here, summon in Solaire, and we're going to take on the Bell Gargoyle boss fight. And that'll probably be it for this video, but I'll at least go up and ring the bell. So you just go through the white light, and I always wait for Solaire just cause. You come in here, and you just go, I think it's, yeah, right here, it starts cutscene. Skip through it, maybe, if I can. Yeah, it's just showing you the gargoyle. Go ahead and get electricity on my, and I'm gonna stay in, probably two-handed most of the time, maybe. I want to do as much damage as possible in a quick succession of time. See, there's the second gargoyle already. So I mean, we need to. The other one breathes fire, so try to keep that going. This boss fight can be challenging. Only if you make it though. I mean, like I said, I've got electricity and you've seen how much damage I can do. It's just not about getting in there without getting in that fire. Really. Doesn't matter if Solaire dies. I don't like him to, but it doesn't matter. It will not. It will not hurt the storyline that he has or anything like that. I just try to keep him alive. And on that first gargoyle, I was a little overwhelmed there, so I didn't really get a chance to show y'all. But if you cut off its tail, it gives you the gargoyle halberd, which it's a pretty good weapon. I'm not a big fan of the halberd move set, but it's a pretty good weapon. Real strong off the bat. Maybe the next video I'll show y'all how to get the Drake sword from the Hellkite dragon. I don't really like to use it. I feel like it's really overpowered, and it takes 10,000 souls in a dragon scale to upgrade it. So it's just, I think it's too overpowered for that early in the game, and then it's just too much of a hassle to level it up. Like, it only goes up to +5, but I mean it's a lot. But there we go. We have officially rang the first bell of awakening, and it's one step done. Alright, now, going to, thought I might have more souls than that, but, you know, whatever. So we're just gonna go all the way back down here now. Go all the way back down here. We're gonna talk to this guy. His name's Oswald down here.
Greeting. I am Oswald here.
And if you, like, in your covenant, if you commit a sin,
Yet magnanimous.
you can come back to him.
Cometh out of confess.
You confess your request absolution, and it'll fix whatever you did. But yeah, he sells purging stones that come in handy when you're going up against Seath the Scaleless. So later on in the game. But other than that, I don't really use him much, except for Rings of Sacrifice. Those come in handy later on when you start getting into big souls. I like to keep a couple of those on me.
Thou art welcome any time.
But yeah, you just talk to him.
It is
Join
only
their
pure
covenant, whatever.
to commit us.
Not a big covenant fan. I do want to do the Dragon Covenant. I am going to do that because I've never done that one, and I want to try that bug. There's a bug that the Dragon Headstone or whatever. You use it, and you use a soul, and it gives you infinite souls or whatever. I'd like to try that just to see if it actually works, you know. Yeah, anyway, we'll go through here. We'll go back down this way, and I'm gonna run straight for Andre. Andre is a hub I like to use too. Sometimes on some playthroughs of this game, instead of going through the Undead Burg and Parish. Anyway, I went through the Darkroot Garden in a round, and I like it a little bit better, but I'm not a big fan of the Darkroot Garden itself. Moonlight Butterfly will probably be one of the next bosses I do, just because it's a quick boss fight, it's easy souls. Yeah, it's mainly just, it's easy souls, so that's why I like to get it out of the way. Now, the Sith boss fight, I probably be saving.
Well, hello again. Need anything forged?
Go in here, buy some more Titanite. I think that's how many I need. We'll go in here and reinforce the scimitar some more. There's +3, +4. We will go ahead and purchase that last Titanite shard. Go ahead and make this a +5 scimitar. Alright. So now I can't do anything else with it for a little bit until I find the large ember. But don't worry about that right now. It's in the depths. We're not ready for the depths yet.
Don't get yourself killed. Night.
Anyway, the last little 9,000 of this, we're gonna go level up, and we're gonna call that a video, y'all. Let's go in here, level up. And I believe I'm going to go endurance, vitality. We'll increase my strength like 1. Doesn't really matter. Go ahead. So, make those all 16. And there you go, level 20. Already. Well, alright guys, thank you for watching my part 3 of our Dark Souls walkthrough. I would like to see y'all back again for part 4. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll put out more videos as fast as I can.